This is New Year's Cup Grand Final. In case you're wondering why this is a New Year's Cup in February, it's the Chinese New Year, everybody. So they celebrate this on February 16, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we have the Grand Final now. This is the rematch from the winner bracket final. And we have a main event to start things off. It's these... Oh, actually, I forgot to do the production here. It's Lin versus 120. 120, of course, representing Team TH. Lin, the team captain for his own team. And here are your players. China versus Korea on paper, as Lin is living in China right now. Recently married. And man, we're starting things off on AZ.
Wasn't it here on AZ, between these two players, where 120 had this sick Acolyte block?
This sick
you know
Acolyte
what
block?
I'm talking about?
No.
Where you blocked a Blade Master and a Grunt at the same time with a DK
Oh,
to
fuck
keep the
yeah.
Acolyte alive?
Yeah. That was AZ, for sure.
That was quite a while ago. So, these two have the potential for amazing games. The Grand Final in GCS more than a year ago now was amazing. 120 though has been disappointing in this competition so far. 2 days ago, he played really weird, really unconvincing. It was against Live back then. Let's see if he can step it up today. By the way, once again, thank you to Mikey PX with a €5 donation, once again saying, go, go, Lin. So he's cheering for the Orcish Horde. But there's a lot of fans out there also hoping for the Undead here to be, having a good showing. Speaking of Undeads, by the way, Lucifer was playing before for Team TH, but seems like his performance was not too well received by the captain, as he is not seeded today.
Same for Romantic on the other side for Team Lin. Focus replacing him today, and Xiao KK playing for TH. And that's quite the surprise here. In the winner bracket, they didn't play there. It was the ace match. I would love to have the ace match here today. Little creep pull by Lin, who draws one of the trappers away. So this is a little easier to creep. Start things off with a circlet. And yeah, it was such an even series last time. But once again, we have to mention Team Lin does not have a great 2-on-2 team. Maybe Lin and Romantic, yeah, they are okay by now. But on the other side, 120 and Xiao KK, they are very, very successful. Lin is harassing this creep right from the start with a grunt, something that I've rarely seen here, to be honest. But Coil, of course, secures the kill. Lightning Shield helps a little to speed things up.
And interesting that the Blade Master didn't go for the Claws Cam first. Easy to take out, lots of experience. But maybe he went over towards the middle of the map to be able to prevent the Undead from creeping the Trolls, should he have gone for a fast DK build. That was not the case, however, as we see with the fast Fiends. And 120 creeping up next to his main. This is, of course, something that Lin is aware of. He's going to get the next Berserker here in the middle. No slippers here for him. He's not lucky enough in that regard, but they're now both basically level 2.
The thing here is that Lin did not win a single solo series in this tournament. He lost to Infi and he lost to TH. He's 1-4 in maps. Absolutely disappointing in terms of results, but man, these games were so close, and especially the series against TH was top-notch, high level. So he wants to boost his record here a little. Going in for the creep jack, getting
and I mean, losing 2 out of 2 games, of course, doesn't sound the best, but those opponents also are like some of the craziest that we have in this competition.
Indeed, and they were tearing it up. Infi definitely the carry for Team Lawliot, securing 3rd place in this tournament already. But yeah, this is kind of the match between the 2 disappointments of this tournament so far. In terms of results, of course, and for 120 also in terms of playstyle here. Lin didn't disappoint at all. We have his tier 2 tech finishing up right now. Shadowhunter is going to be 2nd in the Beastery, and then tier 3 tech. Oh, a little more harass here. Super aggressive Blade Master play now, after the initial harass with the Grunt. We have more Fiends, and the tier 2 tech for 120 is quite late, man. 40% behind.
Yeah, it's pretty standard though, I think, when the Orc goes for the 1 burrow. I didn't check it at the time. If he went for 23 supply tech, then it's even later than it should be. Normal nowadays is like 20 supply, maybe 22 supply with a duel. But yeah, the Orc, of course, with the 1 burrow, super fast. And with that, he is gonna also be able to get level 3 on the Blade Master pretty quickly. Gonna be helpful for solo creeping his SH later on. But he was able to prevent 120's creeping for a little bit, but he's not gonna keep him from level 3 either now.
This is also kind of aggressive creep by 120 now, using the illusions to tank the damage from the Taskmaster. And that's definitely gonna be level 3. There's nothing Lin is doing about it at the moment. 120 though, using his entire Rod of Necromancy, Wind of Illusion for this, gets Replenishment Potion. Always nice to have. Scouting going on, he had a lot of vision. And early tier 3 by Lin as well. Shadowhunter is coming up now, so this is dangerous for the Undead now. Hex, Backstab, Critical. Yep, there we go, in the perfect order. But of course there's a coil to save this one for now.
Is he gonna get the first Fiend killed here? Yes, he will. Well-timed Hex makes it so the coil can't come out. Blade Master now needs to be a little bit careful. One coil, level 2, could finish him off if he's below 140 HP. But he's not gonna fall for that. He's gonna retreat. He's gonna let the Undead get away. And the first little edge here goes towards the Orc. A Fiend is a valuable pickoff. But I mean, by no means, like, too significant, I guess.
Oh, second Fiend was hurt because it was attacked by the 3 grunts here, but Death Knight was in for the coil, saving the little spider. Both first heroes are level 3, that's the significant level that they want to achieve in the early game. For coil level 2, for Windwalk level 2. And the Blade Master is not that stacked at all, he's only +2 damage. And there's not too many spots here on AZ where you can pimp your Blade Master. I mean, a few Slippers are here, Boots of Kel'Thalas, but only 1 Claw. And you need this damage to be able to compete with the Undead later on, who also starts his tier 3, gets the Slaughterhouse. Lich is out for Frost Armor to slow down the Blade Master a little bit. And the Shadowhunter has a lot of space now to creep up to level 3 for his Heal Wave level 2. And the Lich, at the moment, not doing too much, 0 experience on him.
Looks like 120 is trying to creepjack his opponent, looking towards the Merchant, but he's not there. This is the camp that has been saved from the very beginning, where the Blade Master did not try to go for the Claw, so the SH can creep this up safely with very little risk of getting creepjacked. So a pretty passive early game, mid game. One Fiend may have died, and oh, look at this. Blade Master, Scroll of Speed, next to the laboratory. There was one ghoul scouting for it. He's gonna see it now. How quick are his reactions?
Oh, with the speed scroll, it's so hard to work against it. A little block is coming out. The Acolytes are coming as well, but he detonates it against the Ziggurat and the shop. So 120 is supply stuck, I guess. Yes, he is, and can't get Rod of Necromancy. And once he finishes tier 3, he can't get the Orb. What a perfect timing for Lin to do this move. Expensive. Usually you would go for double Ziggurat, but it didn't really work here. But getting the shop and Ziggurat, I think at this point is way better even.
Yeah, if you of course kill 2 Ziggurats, then he can't remake the Acolytes he lost, so that's also super expensive. He can make that now, but still very expensive. He's even gonna get the statue here. 120, he has a TP, he's deciding not to teleport home. There we go.
But losing the
very
statue.
Late, though.
Yeah, losing the
After
statue.
The statue's dead.
And now he has no Orb of Corruption. This means creeping is a lot slower than usual. And also he can't really pick a fight. The Undead is so reliant on this item. Gets another Ziggurat here though. Does he have... he didn't lose one, so that's okay. He gets full income. Blade Master's coming in again though. The Orc lame against what?
He wants to kill some Acolytes here. He has a Tele Staff to get out if he gets blocked in.
Needs to do something though.
The wall has been created again.
Okay, he sees 120 is coming back. Windwalk
but
runs
even if
out.
the Blade Master doesn't deal good damage here, he's buying space for second and third hero. They're gonna be level 3 SH and possibly even soon level 2 TC. And this is looking great for Lin.
Exactly. Level 3 will almost be accomplished here. Also found Slippers and Circlets, so +5 damage. And the Boots of Quel'Thalas. This is gonna be a crazy Blade Master from 0 to hero in no time.
Yeah, this is the hardest map to pimp the Blade Master on, yet he has still managed to.
Together with Ancient Isles, I guess.
You think?
Yeah.
Ancient Isles has 4 claw camps.
Yeah, but apart from that, nothing. Like, okay, you can get boots in the... Yeah, okay, you have the mercenary camps. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Merc camp and Natural has big claws, possibly. But 120 still finds something to do out here on the map. I think if Lin had played this more aggressively, this could have been really dangerous. Because look at 120's army. He's only got 3 Fiends here. Yeah. And he has no TP. So maybe Lin gave 120 more space than he ideally should have. But it's not like he's getting nothing in return, as we can see here from the 2 big level ups. Level 3 SH, level 2 TC. And this is normally where the Orc feels comfortable in the late game, has the levels he needs to fight. And with that, will perhaps want to fight soon. But actually, a peon's moving out, so it looks like expansion instead is what he wants.
This was always the key moment in their matches in 2016-17. When will Lin expand and will 120 punish it? He had such a great timing. I mean, did you remember that game on Last Refuge where he cancelled a tiny Great Hall? I have never seen this before. That was insane. Nice call Nova, but nice heal wave as well. This is level 2 on the Shadowhunters, level 2 heal wave. And the tower first, this is something that Lin does recently, I guess. Setting up the towers first to secure the spot and have a little easier defense before the tiny Great Hall comes up. Kodo Beast has Warsong Battle Drums upgrade already, so this is a plus 27 Blade Master. But he lacks crit. He's pretty far away from level 3, as he gave so much experience to a second and third hero. And crit is not really dangerous before level 2.
That's true. But even without the crit, he has significant damage output if there is enough lockdown with Stomp and Hex. Now 120 looking towards the red camp. This is where the Orc may want to go for a creep jack. But there is a sentry ward here as well. Very well placed to see if the Blade Master might be coming in.
Dark Ranger, by the way, since I saw that there's no pit lord, I checked for a Banshee house, but there is no Temple of the Damned. I think he needs it sooner or later to disable or to weaken the Blade Master a little. As you said, creep jack coming in. I think 120 has to TP out of this. There's a big heal potion and some involt, but that's about it. Nice stomp against 3 units here. Trying to go for the fiends, not for the statues. Involt potion pops, so it can't be nuked at the moment. Coil being used, almost level 4 on the DK. And yeah, you see only 144 crits coming out, but 2 of them level 4 on the DK now gets a little bit of mana back. Silence was on the TC, but the next stomp is coming. He's repositioning, but not too much surface area for him to stomp. There we go. Only 1 unit. That was the Lich.
He killed 2 fiends so far. He ate another one. He's killing off the ghouls now. He has lost nothing so far, I don't think. The Dark Ranger perhaps in trouble. He's looking toward her with the Windwalk. Does he have another ensnare on the Raider? It is ready. Going for the statue instead, however. Usually those are always the first targets. Now they're being taken out a little bit later. Stomp's gonna be coming in again, disabling the Lich. The Fiend dies once again to the crit.
That was a very nice stomp. But the next statue falls. Lin is bulldozing over 120 as it seems.
Oh my god.
DK is ensnared now, has to use the town portal, but is it worth it? He's trying to run away with a big healing potion. Walking through the entire army here. TC used the invo potion as well to be safe from the nuke, as the Lich has a lot of mana to use. And Lin is just disengaging because he has the clock ticking for him with... Oh, actually no expansion yet, but tower. This expansion will come up in a bit. And yeah, you're right, the Kodos, Munchie had 2 spiders in their stomach. And that's 6 supply that 120 will lose now.
So is he gonna spend the money on a tiny Great Hall? Certainly looks like it. And there it is.
Oh yeah, he got it here.
And if the game wasn't hard enough already for 120, it now officially has a timer on it. If he doesn't win within the next, I would say, 2 minutes, this game is basically impossible.
I agree. Lich is not level 3. That was a big part. That's why he saved his mana, I guess. He was quite close to level up, but there were no kills for him, as there were very little damage. Coil has to be used here. Of course, a very hard creep spot. That's why it gives you such a great item. Another boulder toss on the DK. And here comes the blade. Oh boy, everything is hurt. Nice timing from Lin once again. He has to abandon this creep spot before killing a single creep. And the boulder toss is coming in from the right. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Kodo's moving forward with the Scroll of Speed. Nice dodge there with the burrow, but won't be able to save the other one. It's just a numbers game at this point. He has way too little to deal with this Orc army. TP out, not gonna be good enough to save the statue. The rest will get away to safety, though. And Lin, he gets ahead early on, and he just keeps on etching out this advantage. Yeah. Step by step, he is securing this game for himself.
120 got the Medallion of Courage from the big spot. I don't really know who got the experience. I think it was the Orc, because the TC is level 3 now, and Blade Master is super close to 4. So he spent so much time on this creep spot, and only got the item for it, while his Lich is still kind of desperate for experience. He wants level 4 so bad, so he can go for Dark Ritual with Skeletons to have a lot more mana to work with. But it's just not happening. Lin's expansion is up, it's running, it's kind of safe. And there's still no damage mitigation, no Pit Lord, no Banshees for 120. I think that's a big mistake.
Yeah, we've been seeing this a lot from Lucifer especially, but undeads around the world have started moving away from Banshees. Doesn't seem to be too good here. Good position now for the undead flanking from the right, but the army is still small. The one A-bomb is gonna get devoured right away. Coil Nova will release it again. Here comes a stomp against the Lich. There's an invul on him, so he's not in too much danger, I guess. And the statues in the front line, easily picked off. So easy to take out, of course, can't get healed. Since it can't get coiled, nothing for the Orc has fallen so far. I think the Blade Master in trouble has 2 potions, though. Uses the heat and the invul after, preventing the coil. Coil has to come towards the Lich. Saves the second hero. Stomp again.
Level 4 on the Blade Master now. This is level 2. Critical Strike unlocked. The Wyvern is still up in the air for heavy damage. I love Lin's inventory here. He had 2 heal potions and 2 invuls. Work with Nova coming against the Berserker, but we will see the crits now rising like crazy. Super Storm! Oh my god! 5 units at the same time. He stunned the entire army! And Lin is just moving forward, man. The TC used his heal potion, still has the invul, but the DK is in trouble as well. When will we see the first level 2 crit? He's trying to burrow against it, but no chance. The last statue falls, no more regen on him, and the end snare is way too strong. And the DK is next in line. GG, Lin 1, 1-2-0-0. That was pretty one-sided.
So well played by Lin.
Yeah.
He like barely made any mistake. If there was one mistake, he didn't pressure the undead hard enough when he could have in the late stages of the mid game. But I mean, he crept up his expo. He got level up, so not too much to complain about, I guess. And 1-2-0, he got wrecked, dude. It kind of all started with a Zapper abuse, if you want to call it that. But still.
Speed Scroll Zapper.
Perfect play, pretty much, by Lin.
Yeah. Speed Scroll Zapper, very hard to defend. And this is Lin's second map that he wins in this tournament. The first one was against TH. Of course, he has the hardest challenges here as the team captain, as we said before. And 1-2-0, man, he is at the moment, let me check real quick, 2-1, 2-3, 2-4 only in maps. That's not why TH picked him. He wanted him to be a second carry. But I guess his performance in 2-2 kind of makes up for it. As they won every single 2-2. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they did.
I imagine you still have my sound sounding weird, right?
A little bit, yeah. A little robo.
Anyways. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe I have to... I'm gonna try one more map, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna reboot and the computer and the router.
Okay.
I don't know what it would be.
No filter on you to improve your audio. That sometimes makes your voice a little weird, but I guess it's fine. More than 1,200 viewers here. Nice to see that. But yeah, I want to point that out once again. The timing of the Zapper just when 1-2-0 hit tier 3. So, no orb. Could this be a new thing? I mean, it's very rare that you have a laboratory right next to your base, but on AZ, this buys you so much time that you absolutely need for your heroes.
Yeah. It's a good abusive little play. We've seen it a lot from Focus in the past, who pretty much did that all the time. And now Lin seems to have grabbed it up as well. But as you point out, that was the best map for it. Terranar Stand, another great map for it, but I would be greatly surprised if that one is not vetoed by the undead.
Yeah, the only undead who plays TS against Orc is WFZ.
Yeah. So I guess AI can also be a decent Zapper map, and so can LR if the camp is taken. But yeah, the best one, AZ, is now out of the pool. The map choice now lies with the undead. And maybe that's something that he wants to consider in his voting process here, not having to deal with the Zappers. Because yeah, against the Speed Scroll, there's very few counterplays. Destroyer in position to dispel it is one, but that's of course not possible when you get it so early. Way too early for Destroyer. With Ghoul blocking, with a DK or Lich in position, you can deal with it, but usually, of course, you're out on the map creeping. So yeah,
by the way?
Hard to deal with. Could have been done better, though. Also, you don't want to block with an Acolyte against that, ideally, because you're going to lose that Acolyte, but rather with a Ghoul. He didn't do those things perfectly, and Lin seems to be allowing no mistakes today.
That's right. Let's see how it is. It is Terranar Stand. My calls again, man. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Here we have
Super
your
surprising though.
again 120 61% versus Orc, a former 2-time GCS winner. Lin, of course, needs no introduction to all of you. 68% versus Undead, but against 120, the statistics are slightly behind him. Third best player in the world against the sixth best player in the world, according to our ELO ranking that we have powered by TurboZao on Liquipedia. And yeah, Lin takes the lead if he wins this next map, which is kind of likely. It's 120's map choice now, and he picks TS. That is... I don't know what to think of it. But we'll see. Good point, but... Well, this tech is super early, isn't it?
A player's force
Yep.
No barracks.
For,
no barracks
what?
tech.
There's no barracks!
Yeah! No barracks tech by Lin.
What is this?
Yeah. DK is creeping for the item. But Lin is harassing already. He can't really wall off on TS. And that's, I think, what he wants to abuse.
Okay, interesting. Finds the DK here. Alright, and he reveals himself. Already this is weird because this is the Blade Master who ran over right away. That means he has a fast shop. That means he has a late barrack. And okay, the barracks is coming up. He's not like skipping barracks and going into Mass Wyvern. Nothing crazy like that. But yeah, the tech is super fast. He has a narrow tower here to protect his acolytes somewhat. With the next ziggurat after the one that has just started construction, the gold mine will be walled off finally. And he has 6 acolytes as well, meaning he can afford to lose one.
Yep, that's quite cool, but the presence of the Blade Master already keeps 120 at bay at his base, so he can't creep at the moment. He can't even get level 2, and this tech is so fast by the Orc. You see it half a tech ahead. This is the fastest tech you can pretty much do. Lin still with his town portal. A little harass or a little scouting going on here by 120, checking, okay, what is this? What are you doing here to me? And yeah, now he starts the wall up and then he can finally creep. Nice that he's trying to find at least some experience with the skeletons that he sent out to the north. Every tiny bit counts here.
There's an early war mill coming up for Lin.
Maybe he just can't afford it. And he needs it later anyway.
Is he seriously? Okay, he has 1 grunt. Is he gonna stay on 1 grunt? Is this double wyvern play? This Mass Raider play? What is this?
Oh, dodges the coil there. Pretty nicely done by Lin. I have no idea what this is. It's definitely a bestiary TC second. Double bestiary TC. This is like shockwave and building kill? Or still stomp. I mean,
know,
this would be super this is super weird. Shockwave would be super unusual. You never see it against undead. But it's better against buildings. And if you go double raider for I don't know, main building kill, then Shockwave can be good, but on level 1 it's weak. Maybe rather Stomp.
And Shadowhunter is really good for Wyvern and Raider play.
Yeah. Because of the healing, of course. So, yeah. This is gonna be... Like, we have to keep an eye on the bestiary to see if it's Wyvern or Raider. So I keep this up in the bottom.
I don't think I've ever seen this build order from an orc.
No.
In a serious game, I mean.
Yeah, on ladder, of course. But, okay,
alright,
bestiary is finished.
Is done.
Raider.
Raiders. Okay. He can, of course, transition if he wants to.
Yeah, he can fake it. Gets the instant upgrade, of course. This will help a little with map control. Because he can disable the DK with it. Who's still level 1.5. Only 12 XP on the Blade Master. He's, of course, going to be super weak. TC with Aura first. So we don't know if it's Stomp or Wave. But yeah, 120's reaction to this is second Necropolis. Because, does he have no lumber? He does have the lumber. Where are the ghouls? Okay, it's 3 ghouls. Why is he going second Necropolis?
Because of Raider lane. When he loses 1, he can still TP home.
Okay, yeah.
To the second main building.
So it seems like he's aware. But this Necropolis will most likely not come up if he dances correctly.
Mass Raiders, of course, is a horrible army for fighting. so usually you're forced into a base lane style of playing because you never ever go if supply is kind of even.
Pillage researched as well, so whenever he attacks a building with his raiders and grunts, he gets resources for it, which of course helps, so maybe he doesn't need an expansion. And with, like, you get an echo advantage with these attacks, then you can just walk into the base and speed scroll out while your opponent is oftentimes forced into a town portal. That gives you gold as well.
Yeah. Usually you will try to expand as well, keep the undead busy defending and get the eco advantage, and then win with the numbers, if not with great fighting units. So far no peons moving out. Tier 3 almost done here for the undead.
There's no lich yet, right? It's coming only now. Pretty late. But tier 3 is done, so he's right on time. For the Orb of Corruption, this time no zappers, as the laboratory is not even crept yet. And TC, Potion of Invulnerability for the Blade Master. What's his second spell? Stomp or Wave? It's Wave. Shock Wave Mass Raiders against Undead. This is like as rare as a unicorn.
I'm interested to see if he can pull it off. He still has the scroll speed in the Blade Master's inventory. I think I have a decent idea of what he wants to do with that.
Oh yes.
But as you pointed out, the laboratory isn't crept yet. Blade Master, by the way, laughably weak. Level 1 without any items.
Yeah. Still has the town portal as well, by the way. DK is scouting on the bottom left. Tier 3 is coming for Lin. Usually you wouldn't need that if you go for raiders only, so there is some kind of transition going on.
Maybe he wants to go into liquid fire bats. I wouldn't want to rule that out in this game.
He must hate 1-0 if he plays that. So, he's going for the lab, but he sees, ah damn, there is some creeps remaining. He can't really go for it. Also, Murloc and Snare against the Raider, loses this one, experience for the Lich. And of course, DK getting closer to 3. He's sniping the Renegade now, without an Orb of Lightning even. The Raider's not attacking the base, it's a sacrificial pit coming. Of course, Shades will help you to scout the movement of Lin, to see when the attacks are coming. They're not. Okay, now he gets rid of it.
Couldn't get too much done there though. Sacrificial pit cancel, gonna be set up again. Only had to invest 1 scroll of speed though.
Oh, if he reveals now.
Oh yeah. Doesn't have dust though.
I could have scanned maybe. I don't know. Slippers on the ground. So all of a sudden we have a +9 Blade Master if he pays attention, which he does not. It's daytime, he must see this.
Oh, how quick is he with the TP here? Or the Windwalk, he needs to save his Blade Master. The Undead is coming in, he goes into Windwalk. Shockwave to try to get the last hit.
Coil
the experience goes towards the Undead, right?
And the item as well, Belt of Giant Strength for the DK. And another Raider, 1-2-0 is playing this well. So far, of course. What's he doing with tier 3? So far, it's not finished yet. I still don't know what to think of this Lin play.
It's looking curious. He needs to creep up a golden mine, preferably the one in the top right. Set up towers, get the expo up, and keep on laming. That's the way to win this.
3 destroyers flying into the base! And there's no reinforced defenses yet. There is even mana on the 1. There is a little bit of anti-air in these burrows. So 1-2-0 turning this around and say, okay, you want to base lane me? I know how to do this as well. No Ensnare, Lin not fast enough. Buying time now. Really good play to force him back. Shade moving out now. Ghoul Frenzy upgrade coming. So is he going into more ghouls? He has 2, 3, 4, 5 already.
So yeah, all of this Raider strategy doesn't seem to have worked too well so far.
Not at all. And now he has to fight destroyers. Lich with Orb. He's only level 1, so he only has Frost Armor most likely. And no mana anymore. But it doesn't really matter. This damage output is quite good. Especially if
DK though also only level 2, so he doesn't have the upgraded coil yet. So healing up these death throws isn't too easy. Only bit of damage basically here is the Blade Master though.
Yeah. With his plus 11. Level 3 on the DK gets a bit of mana back for the next coil. But yeah, as he said, keeping these destroyers alive, not that easy. Blade Master can attack air and can purge with this, of course. And the aura is there for even more damage. Shadowhunter is out as well, so he has Hex. Oh, no, it's Heal Wave first. Nice. Kill there and TP out. But, oh, trading a Fiend and, or trading a Raider against the Destroyer. That's what I wanted to say. Not that great. But yeah, 1-0 survives the mass Raiders. And now
but suddenly, Lin has transitioned out of lame into a good army. Maybe he's a little heavy on the Raiders, but other than that, this is looking really nice for him.
Oh, Robot the Magi for the Shadowhunter as well. Yeah, he didn't really change that much except one Kodo and tier 3, but 1-0 gave him the time for the tier 3. Sending out more skeletons to scout. But yeah, these
most important thing here for the Orc is get level 3 SH, and then he should be feeling pretty confident, I think.
Maybe some Headhunters, but since he has 3 Raiders, I think that's fine with the Ensnare. And the Blade Masters, of course, there as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
More grunts coming. Very late. I mean, I think they're cost effective as blockers a little bit. If they don't have to face destroyers.
Yeah. 800 HP, decent damage, 200 gold. Can of course be easily microed against. Very good skeleton scouting here, seeing the tower coming up already.
The tower has 50 HP and the skeleton sees this. I mean, this is ridiculously good.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, Blade Master looking towards the statue here. He may have level 3, but not the craziest damage. It's plus 11, it's okay, but it's not like super scary.
Yeah, it's Windwalk level 2, not crit. So the numbers aren't
crazy. Growth speed is still there, by the way. You could get 2 ziggurats in the main, which are towers, in fact.
Also attack for the Blade Master again, second one. For him, Wind of Mana stealing for the Undead, getting closer to 3, but now the Dark Ranger is there to soak up some experience as well. Still no expo scouts this year. PC has a little bit of HP and a lightning shield.
He's going for Boneyard.
Yeah, this is fairly normal on Terranas, I think. It's a little late for it, so he didn't rush it. But whenever I see WFZ play on Terranas, he always goes for worms.
Really? In my experience, Ensnare plus Headhunters are pretty good against Frostworms. But of course, you need a decent number of them.
That is true.
And of course, this transition is going to take a long time. The Boneyard's still not done yet. 1-1 upgrade. Oh no, 0-1 upgrade is going to be done for the Undead army soon. Blade Master, if he keeps on finding more items, he's going to be really scary. Here he grabs up the next clause of attack.
And I wonder...
With Kodos, he's going to be like plus 35.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's 25 without Kodos. Plus 20%. You can do the math. I wonder if, like, of course... You get slowed with the worms, so you lose some DPS, but wouldn't Banshees be better still?
I think Banshees are always better, but I don't know. Seems like the Undeads don't think so anymore. And he gives this expo so much time now. The worm is still not halfway done yet. He has to fight with the first worm. He can't give Lin any more time.
I agree. Can't let this expansion pay off. It's a 700 gold expansion, roundabout. Well, the Dark Ranger, by the way, plus 9 for 1-0. It's also not that bad. With the Dark Arrow, she's quite a damage dealer herself. There's Wyvern coming for more damage, because you have so much melee with Grunts and Raiders and the TC that you don't really want to block any more space. So you go for Wyvern. They're easy to position in the fight. And yeah, 1-0 is trying to push. There is another statue and the worm coming and another ghoul. Will he pull more ghouls? He still has so many of them. Yeah, he pulls them now. Ghoul gang coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have frenzy. But there is a tower and a wyvern. Shadowhunter is level 3. Blade Master is, yeah, plus 34. But as we saw in Amazonia, crit level 1, not that dangerous. Basically a level 2 coil at this point, I guess.
Right, here we go. All the destroyers have been morphed. It's time, now or never. And he has a lot of supply here. 76 for the undead. But this is the all-in. He has to win the game right here.
Oh, he used the Wind of Illusion, so maybe he can I fake this push. Gets an invo potion, I guess, here. The positioning at the moment not that great. Oh, statue out of position. Nice end-snare. Here we go. Shockwave. Of course it's Shockwave. It's not stun. I kind of forgot about this. The Wyvern immediately wept and focuses the worm, so the trick works.
Scroll protection here as well. Next Shockwave coming in, dealing decent damage. Blade Master on the backline dealing with the ghouls actually after the statue is gone. And now the Frostworm all by itself going for the Kodo Beast as well. But good scroll of speed here to get it out of range. And there's a backup Kodo anyways. And the one worm dies. Coil not in time. And now everything is low HP for 1-2-0.
Oh my god, he has to get his heal scroll, I guess. Got it. Coil comes in. But it's cleanup time for Lin as it seems. Backstep again, TC with the speed scroll. Shadow Hunter still has a lot of mana to work with. Blade Master hero kill could be a thing, but no. Coil on the Lich as well. Destroyer is about to fall in the air. There's too much anti-air. Level 4 on the Blade Master. Now things go crazy.
Alright, look for the big crits. He's plus 34. Big red numbers heading our way. The other has basically nothing left, and everything he has is kind of bruised. Purge coming in again, securing the next kill. Ensnare has a Raider ready. It's GG. Wow. And 1-0 again. Playing a little weird, and didn't work out this time either.
That was his last game, his last solo game in New Year's Cup. He only won a single series here. Losing 2-0 against Life, losing 2-0 against Lin. That is not the 1-2-0 that we wanted to see. That was not the 1-2-0 that we saw last week at Super GCS, where he 3-0'd TH. What is up with him in team games, man? It was the same at Nostalgia. It was the same at Race War. It's always the same with him in this, but maybe, yeah, like, he's undefeated in 2-2 with Xiao KK together, so maybe he can make up for it later. Team Lin, team captain as the year, scoring the first points, but the thing with Team Lin is they always have a great start. They lead 4-0, and then things get a little shaky.
Well, so far, who knows? Maybe today they can ride it through the end. Of course, we all want to see the ace match to determine who wins the clan war. It was really hyped 2 days ago between Focus and TH, with a crazy hold from the Human King.
Like, seriously, that was insane. Like, this is I kept mentioning it yesterday already a million times, how unbelievable this was. But yeah, if you haven't seen this, check it out on our YouTube. We have a new sub, by the way. Sully, I butchered this name for 11 months straight. Silaniakia. He said one time he will subscribe until I stop butchering his name, so this is kind of on purpose. Thank you for the 11-month resub.
So, what's gonna be the next game here? Is it Xiao KK versus Focus? The Orc Mirror always have TH versus Life. I would really like to see that one, especially. I think Life has been playing super well recently. May have mainly been ladder only, but still, I think he's in great shape. He defeated 1-2-0 just 2 days ago, but that was a weird series. Don't know how much stock we should put into that one. Xiao KK against Focus. You think Xiao KK has a decent chance?
Dude, his Orc Mirror is insane. It's by far his best matchup. On paper, not too many people know Xiao KK if you're not a diehard fan, I guess. I mean, he made quite a name for himself since he's qualified for GCS, but he dropped the group stage as the first player, so not a too impressive run for him there. But Orc Mirror is his thing. Like, he's super weak against Night Elf, he's super weak against Human. He has a pathetic 34% win rate there in about 100 games. But Orc Mirror, you will see, since we saw this guy for the first time, we praised his grunt control, and he could be in for an upset here. I wouldn't put too much money on him, because Focus is Focus, and Focus at the moment is maybe the best Orc, but like on par with Lin. But I wouldn't rule Xiao KK out at all.
So really good seeding by TH, right? Hopefully, most likely anticipating Focus to be there or Lin, and then seeding his own Orc in the mirror, where he will have the best chances.
But I don't think
Fabo also subbing for 11 months.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy.
I think he didn't want 1-0 versus Lin. 1-0 versus Life would have been better.
Yeah.
maybe he expected romantic there, but on AZ would be a very unusual thing. Actually, I don't know how the seedings work. If they know the maps beforehand or not, or if it's vetoed or something. I don't know.
I think so. That was always really cool in the WC3L back in the day. And nowadays also in NWC3L, where it also becomes a bit of a seeding game. Like you have the first map predetermined. Each team seeds one player and you have to kind of anticipate what they're going to seed. That was also always interesting. Were you the one in charge and faculty, Neo, for that?
Sometimes. But not too often. My run as a manager wasn't too successful. I was quite busy casting, so I was a good. Let's say when we were at the faculty team house, I was good there at accompanying the boys.
Yeah, you had a motivational value.
Indeed. That was true, actually. That's where I scouted Effect and learned about Still. So good old times for faculty. By the way, thanks so much, Todd. I don't know if you're watching at the moment or if you're enjoying your holidays in Thailand, but he tweeted today, and he said, if you guys ever enjoyed any Warcraft 3, even if you don't watch any nowadays, I strongly recommend you guys to follow back to Warcraft. These guys are casting the best players playing daily and do a great job. And since then, we have gotten like 30 new followers on Twitter. So this coming from Todd is really, really, really cool.
Yeah, I saw it earlier as well today. It was really nice of him.
Yes. So, game started. And the second orc joining the battlefield for Team Lin. After, of course, the master himself. It's focused now against Xiao KK. What's your opinion about KK?
I have like basically none. I was really interested to see how he was going to do offline for the first time at GCS, and I thought maybe he would be able to, really show up and play. But he didn't really have any upsets. It went the way that we expected. He dropped out pretty damn quickly.
Yeah.
I feel like he has to still get a lot better to really contend for the big titles. Or to get close to it.
But I think there's definitely some improvement compared to, like, every year he gets a little closer to the world elite or the tier 1 or 2 players. And he gets invited more and more frequently to those tournaments. I think he has a new streaming contract as well. So, slowly but steady, he's getting there. Guys, do you have any news about Warcraft 3 on WCG 2018? Nope. No idea. I heard it's not happening, but that is not the best source I have. So I don't know. By the way, do you want to restart your router and stuff real quick?
Yeah, is it still crappy?
It's still rollable. Also, your camera is a little low FPS. I'm
gonna reboot then.
Good.
See you in a bit!
Yep. Finally alone again, after the 7 hours yesterday. The game has started. I will do the early game of this Orc Mirror alone then, but we still have the 2-minute protection there going on the NetEase Watch client. So, this will be good. Focus didn't play in the winner bracket final in this clan war. Well, he did, but only in the ace match. And he played great there. He played great yesterday in the 4-on-4 challenge. Apart from that, how did he do in the clan wars? He played 2-1 against Soin. There was also an Orc Mirror. He was struggling there. Lost the map on Amazonia. The other 2 maps were quite one-sided, but he had amazing items though, as well. So of course, in Orc Mirror, items are a big factor, and Focus, you know it, man. You know how good his item luck is. So let's see how Xiao KK can overcome this. Otherwise, it would be a 4-0 for Team Lin, and then TH once again has to carry. This was the case in the winner bracket final as well. Romantic won against Lucifer, Life won against 1-2-0, and then there was this crazy comeback started by TH, and then the 2-2, and then the 8th match again. So, Netties, are you providing me with the game or what? Yes, they do. We start on Turtle Rock. ShowKK rocking a fly avatar, by the way, on this Netties client. So, here are your players. The one you know since forever. The other not so much. Once again, South Korea versus China. This is Focus in blue. ShowKK in, what is it? Green. Now we got it. So, as you see, both are insane in Orc Mirror. I think ShowKK is the second best on paper, right after Lin. Also playing for Team Go, the team where 1-2-0 is playing for. They were the finalists. These players actually met in the final of EWCL, which is the greatest clan league in China. A1 won that tour again. Now they're facing off for the second time in a clan war in a while. And Turtle Rock is a great map for this. A lot to creep, very fast to creep. Since the turtles have all medium armor, you have a few grunts with normal damage. So that's all fine. ShowKK representing Team TH in green here in the 5 o'clock position. Focus representing Team Lin, the Korean orcs, stay together in the upper left of Turtle Rock. And so far, we have creeping going on. Of course, here it's a little easier to go from ogres. And there's a bigger item. So maybe he will go ogre into shop. I don't know. Focus is known for this shop creep. First circlet for him is really nice. And if he goes for it now, it would be really greedy. He doesn't see it, but now KK is aware that Focus was here already, since he saw the town pole and got the dust and circlet, both items here. He wanted to be a little quicker, but that failed, so the little first advantage on Focus's side. ShowKK attacking on 1 burrow, could do it on 2 burrows, but for Focus it's absolutely the same. If you go 2 burrow, of course the attack will be later, then your Shadow Hunter is later. Oh, Claws of Attack, Focus is off for a good start. And you don't really want your Shadow Hunter to be late, because it's all about A, Shadow Hunter levels, and B, Kodo Beast available in the fights. If you have a Kodo Beast and your opponent doesn't, then that's a great advantage. Same for level 2 heal wave against no level 2 heal wave. Those are the big factors in Orc Mirror. Next burrow coming up for ShowKK. Can you hear this? Focus is going for the ogre. And KK is coming in. Trying to go for the steal. At 48 experience. Let's see. Oh, I used the reveal. Well done. And now what? Mexican standoff. ShowKK has dust now, but used it already. Can he wake up the creeps? Focus is revealed. Yeah, he does exactly that. So a little more damage on Focus, but he goes into Windwalk, and now he's turning it around. As the Windwalk of KK will expire sooner than his own. Ooh, who's gonna get it? Focus or KK? It was Focus, and he didn't get the item though. Claws of Attack +9, it's really great. But ShowKK bought the staff, I really like that. He had no mana for another Windwalk, so he needed that staff. And the Watch Award went to him as well. So, good thing for Focus to get the item there, but it's very rare for him. The experience, I mean, it's very rare to not get the item. And with a Claw +9, ShowKK is now off to a great start, and he has constant vision, thanks to this Watch Award, over this lane. So whenever Focus is coming here to his base, he will know, and also he will know when he goes for Invo Potions and Heal Scrolls, and constantly check the inventory. Slivers of Agility for Focus. This is +11 damage already, same for ShowKK, so very equal mirror. We have a Bestiary, we have a Lodge, we have an Altar of Storms. This is, of course, what you will always see in Orc Mirror before Kodo Beast pop out. And then there's the question, like, I've seen Focus play a little more of Tier 3 recently. Which, in summer he said, this is useless, Tier 3, you don't need it. But he seems to be an advocate of it now. Now and then, at least. ShowKK playing this really aggressively. His Blade Master is one entire level behind. But he's focusing more on harassment and steals. Oh, super fast Tier 3. What is this? Before the Shadow Hunter gets out, he goes for Tier 3. I've not seen this before. I've seen it from European orcs, but never from Asian orcs. So this seems to be his new thing in Orc Mirror. Or it's just because he thinks, maybe he's underestimating ShowKK a bit. It's okay, let's have some fun, let's go for Tier 3, you know. Orb, Kodo upgrade, Walker upgrade. Seriously, Tier 3 gives you so much. I don't really understand why you shouldn't go for it. Blade Master got the second claw here. He's really getting dangerous, and I think he stole it from KK, right? That's why he's so hurt. Level 3 against level 2. He finally has critical strike, but oh, Hex maybe? Too hurt for that, as it seems. Shadow Hunter level 1.5. Not too much here anymore. Usually you go for this spot in Mirror to just creep it immediately. But maybe it's too obvious. We saw ShowKK scouting this already a little earlier. Shadow Hunter turns this a little later. So this is a lot of time. He even goes for this without the Raider. Usually you use the Raider, pull the Ogre Lord, and end snare him here. You don't take that much damage. Cactus Pipe! Oh yes! He is certainly lucky with his drops today. Mana Aura for Walkers and Shadow Hunter is tremendous. And here he gets the heal rune. So even if he gets Creep Jack now, not a big deal. On the other side, Belt of Giant Strength. He wanted something else. Oh, he loses the grunt to creeps! What is going on with Focus? Wasn't paying attention. Has to use the heal wave there. And the mana bomb on this Shadow Hunter is worth 1,000 gold. Blade Master is still on the level though. Oh no, he got level 3. He caught up. He got an entire level back. But what's the Shadow Hunter situation? 2.4 against 2.4. It's absolutely equal. But Focus is on Tier 3. He's going for more Raiders. Does he have something? A tiny Great Hall, Orb of Lightning? Nothing yet. That was KKO. But same here. How much gold does he have? 200, so it's not a tiny Great Hall. But Orb can do so much. If you attack and there's Purge, it's basically a guaranteed kill. A pretty aggressive creep from KK. There's of course 4 big consumables here. Mana potions and big invul potions are the best. And now this is the case where ShowKK sees the Blade Master. He sees the mass damage and he sees the inventory. Focus is kind of ready to fight once he gets level 3. Ooh. What does he want to do here? Stealing this? 2 enters. Oh, he got it. And leaves. So yeah, the ward, really helpful. This was not the Tome. Oh, he gets the Tome Experience level 3. ShowKK should not fight this until he's level 3 himself. There is quite a bit of mana. Oh, he has to get 1 kill and then he is level 3. So trying to get it on this Walker. Ends are working, but where's the Shadow Hunter for Focus? What is he doing there? But he pops him out, but now they're both surrounded. Blade Master can't really reach. Now he does. What a crazy pop in, pop out by both. And the Shadow Hunter is still surrounded. Peons blocking the way. Info Potion being transferred and saving him for now, but he keeps it. Oh, doesn't keep it close. ShowKK finally level 3, getting the first kill there. And there's no mana anymore on the Shadow Hunter of ShowKK, who also has a Kodo Beast in this fight. 27 damage on him. Only plus 15. His Kodo has eaten. Can he somehow ensnare him? No, he's disabled. What a fight! starting this off with only level 2 was really risky by KK, who's losing another grunt now. Ensnare on the Blade Master, who's really trying to get this Kodo up. Oh, snacks but misses. Gets another one here though. The Blade Master just right-clicking on the Kodo would be insane if he gets, if he has a orb here now. And now he's losing that Kodo. I think Focus should be winning this fight, but now right-clicks against the Shadow Hunter. Hex in the perfect timing. If he gets a crit, he dies, but Ensnare saves him again, and the heal wave is there in time. Phenomenal play by Focus. Shadow Hunter for KK is empty, and he can't do too much anymore. He's ensnared, and KK taps out. In the end, it prevails. Never fight with a level 2 Shadow Hunter against a level 3 Shadow Hunter, and even the Mana Bomb couldn't help him there. I guess...
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, nice. I guess there was more possible for KK. But Focus taking the 3rd map in a row for Team Lin. Not looking good for Team TH again.
Will he have to be the one to carry his team once again? Wouldn't be the first time.
True that. Did you see a few moments of this game?
Like the last 10 seconds, maybe.
Okay. I think if Xiaokeke does not engage there, but go for another creep spot, like one more consumable, gamble for a mana potion, and then look for the fight, this is a lot better, because, yeah, Focus could go to the rat spot, could potentially get a big item, but if you creep check him before he gets the Rune of Healing, then that's horrible for Focus, and... think that would have been better. Maybe he saw the chance and wanted to go for it immediately, but also Focus's Blade Master was so crazy. If he keeps this round stuck at the bottom with the Shadow Hunter with peons, I don't know if he can fight out of there. At least he has to force damage onto the peons, and then it doesn't land on the normal units. Quite a few mistakes in this last fight, I guess. But Focus wasn't the dominating player. He wasn't like the overwhelming orc juggernaut that you might expect on paper.
So still chances for the underdog. Xiaokeke, his map choice now for the next one. A bit of pressure on here on him, I guess, because as you said, if he loses this series, it's gonna be very tough for his team. Then again, that seems to be the way that Lin's games or the team's games tend to go.
Yes. Yeah, same for TH, right? Oh no, they won the first match against Team WFC, so it didn't happen there. Second game is still not available in Watch. We will go there soonish though. Yeah, the Tome of Experience, exactly, man. How lucky was he to get this Tome of Experience? Remo, your camera is super dark, by the way.
Yeah, the difficult thing is, it looks different for me when I adjust it compared to what it looks like on your screen, you know.
Okay.
I put it a little brighter. Is that better?
No, not
because, you know, for me it would look
That's
good like this.
Yeah, it's good.
It's better?
Yeah.
Because on stream it sometimes gets a little very bright.
Yeah, now it's okay. Looks like low FPS for some reason, but I think it's fine.
I think Discord's lagging a little. I think that's the reason why we have like... I don't know if it has to do something with the video quality as well, but as far as audio goes, I think it's on Discord's end.
Try something else? Do we have some time? Let's see. Game is up.
Thank you very much, Bolla87 with a 7-month resub.
So, second map is Twisted. And again, do you really want to play big maps against Focus? Is that a thing? I don't know. His items again, like, it was quite equal this time. To be honest. With the mana bong on KK's side. So, will the underdog strike back? Or is it Focus who takes the second 2-0 in a row? This was not what we were expecting before. But the Orcs and Team Lin, they are the best in the world by far. With Fly not doing too much recently anymore.
Yep. I feel like Focus has a bit to prove as well from 2 days ago when he was put in the ace match, when he was given that confidence from his team and didn't make it work despite the big advantage he had, but that was thanks to incredible TH play. So today he has to prove that he can still score some points for his team and is looking good right now with a 1-0 lead, excuse me. Only one map away from getting that W and yeah, getting closer, getting very close for first place.
Yeah. Focus won his first game in this cup against So-In. As I said before, there was also an Orc Mirror. There he lost the first map, there was AI, and won the second and third one. Apart from that, as you said, the only other match he played was the ace match. Blade Masters are on the field. No one is going for this Rock Golem creep. Seems like the pros think that it's only possible in the upper left. And again, oh no, this time ShowKK gets the circlet and dust. Focus a little too late because of the starting positions, of course. This is ShowKK's first solo match, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's his first solo match in this competition, so TH putting some trust in him now. I mean, makes sense against two orcs seeding. This time we have a 2-burrow tech, not the 1-burrow that we saw on Turtle Rock. What's the reason for this?
Want to be more safe earlier on. Plus also, it's kind of hard to creep with few grunts here. You can do it going for the nulls with only one grunt, but if you get creep jack, that's really difficult, really dangerous. And now going towards the burrow is the blade. A little bit more damage from the circlet. He's making a shop in the back. I love this. But I think it has more to do with the situation at the moment than something that he would have done. As we could see that there was a shop coming up in front of the burrows, but that was cancelled.
Well, Remo, I think we're kind of influencers to Focus's play, because on the first map he went to a super fast tier 3, which is what I suggested to him at GCS. Now he's going shop in the back, that's what you suggest all the time to orcs. We're basically the coaches for everybody now.
Yeah. Old dogs can still learn new tricks. I wonder what triggered his tier 3 decision especially. Like, he sounded so firmly convinced that tier 3 was bad. Yeah. But he's been doing it more and more.
Exactly. I will, next time we meet him, I will definitely point that out and ask for the reasons. Tier 2 tech 60% done.
Forces are under attack.
And not too much creeping done here. Also, not too many big items. Of course, it's very dangerous to go for nulls, even though if you have more grunts. Because there can always be a Blade Master to steal it, as you saw on Turtle Rock, where ShowKK stole the item and the rune of the shop.
Seems like Focus is trying to find ShowKK here. But now it's going to take out one of his little creeps as well. Very easy one to take. Not going to give him much, but he's not risking much with it as well. Perhaps that's the way that he sees this matchup. He doesn't have to take this match against his opponent. He doesn't have to take great chances. He doesn't have to take risks. He just has to make sure that he doesn't, you know, lose because of some silly reason. Shows confidence in him, if that's what he feels like. That this game, by all accounts, should be his.
Now we're all a little more safe here. And they said, okay, let's not harass each other anymore. Let's just level up our Blade Masters. We both want them, so that's okay. Second circlet for KK, second circlet for Focus. Tier 2 is finished. He is going for the Shadow Hunter once again. No Lodge at the moment. He doesn't have lumber. Ah, there, okay, he spent it. I was like, why is he only on 30 lumber? But he just invested it. And I'm wondering if he goes tier 3 again. But I don't think so. Well, that's a lot of time though, but he doesn't have the resources. Goes early Warmel this time. KK with the same build, of course.
Alright, so pretty even so far. Bit of an experience lead for KK. Even the circlets are the same between the two. So yeah, you said you don't want to give Focus a big map. You don't want to give him a lot of creeps. You don't want to give him a lot of items. Is this the way this game is going to shape up to be? Long, lots of creeping, lots of passivity. They are spawning, they did spawn pretty close to each other, so going for some aggression in the mid-game could be something that they may look towards. Good distraction now by the Blade Master for KK, buying some space for his SH to creep up solo, and that's going to be a quick and easy level 2 for him.
Yeah, man, I wonder why Focus is still around with the Shadowhunter. Of course, the level 2 Windwalk is such a great thing to have that maybe he's focusing on it, but no, okay. It's a Blade Master battle and creeping game for the Shadowhunters. So much more duration, so much more movement speed, especially on big maps. You really want to have that level 3. Focus, by the way, lost a Grunt before. 2 creeps. Ring of Regen now. Quite nice if you look at the health bar of the Shadowhunter. Battle for...
Yes.
What is it?
Where did the Grunt die?
At Turtle Rock at...
okay, last
the red
map.
spot.
Okay.
Yeah, last map. What did they buy? Dust, right? Yeah. Heal scroll. For Focus now.
Players' forces are under attack.
They always compete for the shop on the left. Focus will lose a little bit of time because of that, because he's further away.
The last hit there a little bit too late by KK, not the perfect Blade Master control. Gets revealed here, that means this Overseer should easily go towards Focus, and he's not going to contest it. Heal scroll for him, Invul, what's the purchased? It's the heal scroll.
Yeah, both have one.
A player's forces are
Of course,
under attack.
I think we don't have to explain Spirit Link and Heal Scroll synergy anymore. On Twisted Meadows, there's so many chances to get a Vamp Aura. It's a Row of the Magi, like, those 2 spots at the shops are so great, and both get the rope, man. These items are absolutely the same. Tome of Experience now, maybe? Nope, Tome of Agility, still good though. And Tome of Agility here as well. What is up recently on NetEase? Did they change something that in mirrors you have a better chance to find the same items? I keep seeing this.
Fair and balanced so far. But the SH here did a little bit more creeping for Shao KK. He's level 3, he sells the Ring of Regen, gets the clarity with this level 3. Has he seen the opposing SH only on level 2? This should be a massive advantage. Just Focus really want to press this right now. This looks like quite the anti-timing here.
Yeah, it's the same on Turtle Rock, like, only the other way around. KK is the aggressor now, Focus trying to run away. Does he have a speed scroll somewhere? Yes, he does. So he can disengage, of course, against Ensnare. It's hard. He does have a few peons there to help in this fight. KK is pulling some too, as you can see on the minimap, to soak up some damage. But yeah,
now he finally has the Kodo. Focus didn't even have that before. And if he takes the Merc Camp here, he will be level 3 as well, and then I can more understand if he wants to become aggressive.
Yeah, there we go. Especially looking out for this item at the Rock Golem, but KK is coming from the north, engaging into this. First heal scroll has already been used. What's the item? Gongs of August Strength and big healing. Okay, but add massive end snare on this Kodo Beast. Will he take it out quickly? Kodo Beast for KK is coming, so big damage boost for both. Level 3 on the Blade Master of Focus as well. Shop coming up in the back.
Oh my god, and he's gonna get the Kodo kill here, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
scroll speed, well used. And the heal scroll as well. Both Kodos now in deep trouble. Seems like they're gonna both die here soon. What's the mana looking like for the SHs? Focus has way more. Big advantage for him there.
Yeah, I agree. Blade Master is aiming for the Kodo Beast again. End-snare on this Raider. A little too late with this. This end-snare is securing the kill on the Raider. KK is losing a lot more, as it seems.
But the shop's kind of soon done. He wants this Kodo Beast. He wants it badly. He's gonna get a Raider back if he finds the kill. And the heal wave was ready. Didn't use it there, Shao KK. Bit of a mistake, I guess. Fight all over the place, but now everything for Focus is so hurt. He needs some time.
Yeah, but the army of KK is bad. Well, where's the Shadowhunter? If there would be an end-snare now, man. Blade Master is dealing some damage, but heal wave is rattling through again. Can't check the supply. 42 for KK against 46 for Focus. So the Chinese should go back, get his army back up to 50, and creep in the meantime. No tier 3 on no side.
But he should know that Focus is still healing up here with the heal styles. Maybe despite the bit of a supply disadvantage he has, he still wants to fight against this injured army once again.
Get a long
SH.
range
SH. Not caught out though.
Yeah, your voice is crapping out a little, but now he's fighting. It's not a choke, so he doesn't get any misses. Blademaster with backstab at level... Oh, it's still level 2. Critical strikes for Focus a lot higher, therefore. But his Kodo Beast is in trouble. 3 Raiders attack them to get rid of the command aura, and he immediately builds one. But this is so much damage that the Kodo is soaking up, thanks to Spirit Link, of course, as well. Now it's gone, finally. Dropping the Rope of the Magi before using the Clarity. Very well done. But KK is losing many Raiders.
And so many walkers here for Focus. Don't have the best damage against the Raiders, of course. The 4 heroes still battling it out. They have been completely untouched. We are going only for the units. But once again, ShowKK seems to be the loser of this engagement. Has to retreat. The Raider of his will be safe, but the Kodo Beast may not be so lucky. There will be a big kill for Focus. Once again, he will get back a unit, but no, won't be the case. But the SH gonna get surrounded here. Can't get out. There's a peon blocking him. He gets out in the end. Is there a Hex? Is there a Ensnare? No Ensnare, but the backstab, the crit. And that's it.
Level 4 for the Shadowhunter. KK trying to run away. He can't get anything done without the Shadowhunter. And that was a massive mistake. No TP, no speed scroll, no potion anymore. And then he was a little bit out of position. Focus immediately capitalizing from it. And loses another grunt here. Level 4 on the Blademaster. Level 2 Windwalk now, finally. And yeah, massive level advantage. He's getting back the Shadowhunter from the tavern, I guess. He doesn't have the resources, right? 350, not really. And everything is bruised. Blademaster is 1 level behind. Focus getting another heal. Oh, TP this time. How many Raiders does he have? 1 only. But with the Walkers, he can do serious damage to these burrows, and that's of course the Achilles heel for every orc in the game. KK therefore is going for a stronghold.
Only 3 Raiders though. Is that gonna be sufficient? One of them is extremely injured. TP home. Aggressive, I imagine. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And he gets the Hex as well.
Hex and Snare. He's aiming for this Raider as well. Gets it in the end. Oh, there we go. And the second Raider dies here too. 2 big kills, 6 supply gone, without getting anything in return except the town portal.
And ShowKK has now researched Pillage. That's his backup plan. He realizes, I'm not gonna win a straight up fight anymore, not in this game. But he doesn't look like he has a very good base racing army either.
The lack of Raiders, you can feel it. And is KK supply stuck? No, he's not. He didn't. Oh, I killed the burrow. I think he replaced it immediately. 0-0 upgrades on the Korean side. Blademaster getting attacked by 3. Raiders are coming in with also 0-0. But we're up for a base race now, and Focus's army is so much better for this.
Yeah. All out base race. Or does he have a TP? Oh, he does actually on the SH. Okay. So he's gonna try to do as much damage as he can here and then TP home to save his stronghold. How soon will he have to do this? As we said before, very few Raiders here. Only a single one, so he has a lot of time.
Yeah. More peons coming. Heal wave rattling through here. KK is trying his best to repair, but he is supply stuck now. All but 1 burrow gone. And for Focus, they're all still healthy. Just aiming for the stronghold, but all the peons die here, I guess. So it cuts heavily into his economy. Again, aggressive TP. KK with a counter TP. But yeah, he's supply stuck forever.
30 out of 20.
It's 2 peons left only? Oh shit. I expected this to be more. Way more. He sends 2 peons to... I have no idea where.
Hide buildings, I think.
Hide buildings already?
Tried to kill all the other buildings. Oh, he sends them back now, okay.
Rope of the Magi number 2 for the Shadowhunter. He is up at 570 mana and close to 5.
A town is under siege.
At least the Blademaster for ShowKK here found a kill or 2 more.
Focus has 0 peons. Ah, okay, they were in the burrows, so he has 2. Yeah, baiting it a little.
A player's forces are under attack.
If he knows
and
about
ShowKK, can he establish his base again?
We have a Witch Doctor. Nice for the Sentry Ward. And now the Blade Master is exposed. Getting hexed, getting backstabbed, getting critted. And this is the end for him. No way to get out. No TP. This Witch Doctor was genius. And no first hero anymore. He lost the Shadow Hunter before. Now he loses the first hero. That must be it, man. He doesn't want to give up. Of course, he wants to get this point somehow. But how without a Blade Master? He found a nice item here, Pendant of Energy, so he's actually ahead in mana. But the Blade Master is aiming for the Tavern. I like this play by Focus.
He has like so not enough gold for this.
Yeah, it's true.
He's unsupply stuck now at least.
He's trying to base race. Oh, this Witch Doctor must be punished for what he did to him. He ignores him though.
He got the last hit, by the way, the Witch Doctor, which was really cool.
Very rare to see.
Alright, SH will have to TP out of this. Can't think what can he do before he has to evacuate. Maybe the one borrow?
So wants this borrow so bad, but he doesn't get it. So Focus is up at 47. Can break upkeep soonish. I guess he wants some more gold and replenish the stronghold and economy before. Blade Master's coming back, but you know level 3 BM is benched for so long.
And now the Raiders for Focus are moving forward. That Kodo Beast looks like a juicy kill. And he gets the ensnare. And the crits. SH too far away, can't save it even if he heals it. Kodo dead. SH level 5 now for Focus.
Yep, that's a lot of heal wave. Oh my god, man. That is 5.
So that's the TP. Should he need to go back? But I think he can just like kill his entire base.
I think so too. I mean, what do you want to do against the base race? Nothing! 4-0 for Team Lin. And to be honest, Twisted Meadows wasn't even close.
Nope. That was a very one-sided affair. So, Shao KK's strongest matchup today? I guess he didn't really show up to play. But Focus,
well,
of course, is
Turtle
very
Rock.
strong opponent.
You missed Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock was really good before the last fight where he made interesting decisions, I say. Could be... it could have gone better, but then there is this Tome of Experience that gets the Shadow Hunter up to level 3, and then you're really in a bad position. But yeah, Lin's team is 4-0 ahead, and as it was yesterday, TH has to carry now. Again, versus Life. Not gonna be the easiest thing. At GCS we thought, okay, Life might have a shot here. But then he got sick and lost the series 3-0 against TH. This is hopefully not the case today.
Do you still have TeamSpeak, by the way?
Nope. And then we have no camera, which sucks as well. Can use, you know, the program we don't like.
You want to use that one?
Can try.
Okay.
So I abandon Remo again for a sec. And close this one. TH vs Life coming up next. It's the world champion against the most talented player in the scene. Life, man. Does he have still like 2 accounts in the top 3 of Netties? That would be pretty crazy. I don't follow Netties ladder too much actually. Thank you very much, Super MKB, for the $10 donation, man. Much appreciated. But yeah, Focus was destined to win this, I guess. And I think Lin was quite happy with this matchup as well. So now it's about TH winning, and then the 2-2, and then hopefully we go to the ace match again. This clan war is not over, despite the fact that it's 4-0 now. It was the same 2 days ago. Yeah, what's your native language? I'm German. And I think Remo forgot his password again. Always the same with him. Where's Fly? Fly is casting most of the time at the moment. What's an ace match? It's basically a best of one decider. So if it's 4-4 after the 2-2, we get a best of one. And they can reseed players. Oh, Remo's adding me. Okay. So. Is this working now? Let's see if this call works. Yeah, technical difficulties thanks to Discord being a little laggy here today. Skype doesn't work either. Ah!
Hello!
Hello! You look like shit, but I hope that's getting better soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna fiddle with it a little bit.
Okay. I have a massive static on your end now.
It sounds pretty crap for me as well.
Jesus, this is horrible. Let's go back to Discord. Okay, yeah, that was the last shot we gave Skype. I think we have to live with Discord now. Unfortunately. Sorry about that. We're living 400 kilometers apart from each other, so we have to rely on the internet, and yeah, stuff like that happens now and then. But you don't miss any matches. If you have problems with Discord, you can try changing server region. Don't actually know where this is. Let me look it up. Where is that? I think I don't find it here. Let's get Primo back on the line. Yeah, this is a lot better than Skype, so I think we have to live with it now.
Yeah. Crappy Skype.
Jesus, man, that was really the worst I've seen in a long time.
So, TH, can he start the comeback here? He's going up against Life. He won against Foggy in the grand final for GCS, which certainly put him back on the map if he wasn't before. But he was before already.
Yeah.
We always say Foggy is the best Night Elf versus human player in the world. Life. Is he good enough to be able to deal with TH, to be able to make it an even game?
He, well, as I said before, at GCS he was a little sick and couldn't play his best. So I hope he's feeling better now. People are saying that I can change the server in Discord, but I have no idea where that is possible.
I don't know that either.
No. I think it doesn't work if you have a direct call.
By the way, we have another donation we didn't mention yet. Super MKB with the 10 euros. Thank you so much, man.
So we're waiting for the game to start. They are in a room, but didn't really start the game yet. TH won every single game so far. He won 2-1 against Foggy. He won 2-1 against Lin, and he won 1-0 against Focus. Undefeated he is, and he needs to stay undefeated if they want to win this New Year's Cup.
I got a good feeling though. TH, man, he has been playing so well recently. There was this one little hiccup of Super GCS Grand Final against 120, but everyone slips every now and then.
Exactly.
Other than that, he has been playing amazingly.
He slipped last week though, Super GCS.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I mean, then it's very unlikely that he slips again, right?
I guess so. He doesn't slip too often currently, certainly.
Do you know Live's performances recently? Because I haven't seen too much of his, I think.
I've seen him mostly on ladder streams. In competition, of course, 2 days ago against 120. Other than that, though,
he was in Sear Cup, but he lost to Chimiko there. There was a huge upset, and Live maybe didn't take it too serious, to be honest. Ending up 5th to 8 in Sear Cup. So on ladder he's crazy, but in normal competition, I don't know.
Another opportunity here to prove himself. Who better than to do it against than the world champion? Is he the world champion now? He won the GCS. He didn't win the Super GCS.
Yeah.
Kind of difficult to say.
Well, I think Super GCS is more likely like a Chinese tournament because there's no world championship, because there's no players from Korea, there's no players from Europe, no players from America, so you can't really call it a world championship. And
it's only a 4-player invitational.
Yeah.
So, you know, not that big of a tourney.
I'm glad Remo got his clothing taste back. World Championship is GCS now? Yes. For quite a long time already. As it's the NetEase Championship, and NetEase is the biggest server and the best server by far. What players from America are there anyway? Will we see later some later in NWC3L for ONU? Maybe, right?
Possibly. I don't know what they've seeded yet. It doesn't. It's not released yet.
Might be a chance to see Furv again, who's of course playing for ONU. Yeah. And some gamma adjustments will be made.
Yeah. Orange plays for them as well.
Oh yeah.
Funny guy.
But it's gonna be most likely a German lineup, I guess, with Ente, Tox, Bound, those guys. Joker.
I would assume so too.
We'll see about that later. Gonna focus on this one. Game is still under protection, but it started. So just a few seconds remaining, and then we'll go into this. They have no breaks at all, right? Yesterday was so crazy. I had literally one break in the 7-hour broadcast. They gave me no time.
How well did you sleep last night?
Oh, horribly, man.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. I had a super weird dream, but I can't remember.
Was it the party outside keeping you up, or was it just...
Nah, I don't know. My sleeping schedule is kind of fucked recently, so 2 hours straight is a lot at the moment. So annoying.
Damn, dude.
And I am tired all the time, so it's not coming from that.
Why don't you try to get some medication?
Nah, that will fuck me up even more, I guess.
Alright, you have to know.
Game is up!
And we start on Amazonia. So, Life versus TH. Life has been called the best Night Elf in the world by quite a few people for quite a while now. Not necessarily because of offline performances, where, as you mentioned, he fell short just recently by having gotten sick. At other GCS competitions, he just didn't make it too far. But yeah, online, on ladder, he has some really, really good showings. But we always say, ladder is only ladder. And TH, yeah, he's the king of the lands currently. He is performing everywhere he plays pretty much. So I guess he's the big favorite here.
TH is the massive favorite. If you saw the stats right here, then you saw that Life, yeah, he's good against very good against Human with almost 60%, but not even 30% versus TH, man. This is, like, he has his number, he knows exactly what to do, and TH is by far the best Human versus Night Elf player. Insane 72% win rate in this matchup.
Is he gonna lose his Ancient of War?
Wait, what?
That cannot happen.
Ooh, it's finishing. He needs repair instantly.
Okay, he drags the aggro again. That was pretty close though. And he will have to repair against this. This all cuts into the lumber. And he loses a wisp there as well.
Doesn't start well here for the 20-year-old.
Holy Jesus, it's a Warden on AZ.
Huh. You're right. That's quite fancy. So he needs a lot of creeping early on. Okay, if you don't follow Warcraft too closely, then you know that there's gonna be an expansion, and he's expanding instantly against the Warden. That's the best you can do.
I don't know, is it though? Because the AM is gonna be stuck on level 2 forever. If the Warden gets a quick level 3, this AM is in a world of trouble.
Yeah, but if you compare it to the Echo Harass of a Demon Hunter, when he comes in with Immolation, or just even right-clicks.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go instant expo as Human, no matter which hero there is for the Night Elf, you're not gonna get harassed. Trouble starts later, when you're stuck on level 2 forever. So I wonder how this is gonna go. Warden did get level 2, she did get the Claws of Attack as well. We always say she's not the best right-clicker, but for chasing down an Archmage, it certainly still is nice. But he found the greater healing potion. Oh my god,
nice.
The dream.
So nice. If he gets the boots now, he's fairly safe, I think.
Oh, but the peasants are exposed. Warden's coming in. She has the Shadow Strike. She's holding on to the second skill point for now.
Okay, so this expansion is already a little delayed. Gets the one kill there. But the Archmage is coming in. Right clicks. Of course, he can Shadow Melt in a bit. To delay this a little further. Tower coming up now. Oh boy. This is way better than I thought for Life. Gets another kill here. There's one Archer as well. And he gets another kill. This expansion is not coming up before 5 minutes or so.
He has to TP, but 4 peasants. Certainly worth it.
Yeah. He can of course send over a few more now. But he doesn't have the gold to expand anymore. Certainly not for the power build. And there's a second Engine of War for Life. I love this because he needs it now. He created a lot of time, he creeps the shop, it's easy level 3 for him, and then the trouble starts with Fan of Knives level 2.
What's the resource looking like for TH? He doesn't have enough gold for the expo at the moment. There's only a guard, Arcane Tower, excuse me, coming up there. He's creeping up still a little more for that level 3, which he needs, of course. But so much freedom for this Warden. Not getting punished here at all. Yeah, as you said, she's gonna be level 3 in just a moment.
And Lin will sit back and think, okay, this young boy is doing all the right things at the moment.
And he got double mercenaries as well. The Warden gets a Tome of Intelligence, Boots of Speed, oh my god.
This is almost perfect for Life. There's an illusion coming. Expansion did still not start. Arcane Tower sees that this is just an illusion.
4 archers, 2 mercenaries, level 3 Warden with Boots of Speed, hashtag best item in the game.
And Fan of Knives.
He can just click on this Town Hall. And he sees it as well with the illusion in Shadow Melt.
Fan of Knives number 1 to reduce the HP of the footmen. It's 5 of them. Of course, it's only piercing damage. Will he go for... No, he won't go for defend early. First kill there. Oh my god, he's wrecking this.
Why start killing this expo? He could just click on it. Oh, he's doing it now. Is that still in time?
Yes, it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
4 archers, 1 Shadow Priest, Fan of Knives against the workers, and a Berserker. Oh.
I don't think it's in time. This
Killed
will
the
survive.
Shadow Priest.
And this was a mistake by Life. He could have cancelled this, but he was too slow. He was getting distracted by the footies.
TH buying time. I was so sure that he could do it, but I think it was a few more peasants than I thought it would be. And Life, what's going on? He's losing the Shadow Priest, or he lost the Shadow Priest. He's about to lose the Berserker here. Warden is without any point of mana.
Yeah. Also, that one Shadow Strike, Fan of Knives there, was super ineffective, hitting 1 peasant and the Water Elemental, I think. And that is where you can see how experienced these players are with the Warden. The answer seems to be maybe not too experienced.
TH killed 2 archers at least. I heard one and I saw one dying, but maybe there was one more. The Berserker is hurt, so he has to replenish him, and that means less moon juice for the Warden. The human 000 is back in this game for now. How's the tech for life? 60%? Counter expansion, 40%.
Player's forces are under attack.
This is important. This counter expo needs to finish up. Hasn't been scouted yet. AM still dropping lower and lower in hit points, but thankfully has that healing potion.
This is quite an
soon.
improvement compared to the GCS games, where life was just super aggressive all the time, tried to transition into talons, and just bust this expansion up, or fuck this up as hard as he can. This time, he goes for the safe route, has a Shredder with this, creeps with the Engine of War, more levels for the Warden here. So it is better. And while this game is slowing down a little bit, we have to thank a few more supporters. Viking Jones, $10 donation, nice to see Back to Warcraft growing, and the MVP of this month is clearly TH000, who donates $30 for the 5th time this month already. We can't thank you guys enough. But the action is back with a Shadow Strike on the Archmage. Fan of Knives follows it up. There is boots on the Archmage as well. At the moment he's a little bit slowed, but he takes the big healing potion that he found earlier. And is safe with that.
Berserker survives for now. There's a bit of moon juice left, but it only just turned daytime and the moon juice is already super low. There's a little dangerous. Fan of Knives coming in again. More footy kills. The expo has been cleared up, the gold mine at least. The tree isn't walking over yet. And now the old Warden problem. You have no more mana. How useful are you really? Not too much if you ask me. He almost has the money for a second hero, does he, if he wants one, but he has a Warden. Does he really want to share that experience? I don't think so.
Since he used the or crept the shop and the normal, the natural already, I think he shouldn't until he's level 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe then go for a Panda, because against TH is always the possibility of tanks, especially with the expansion running. Tier 2 tech just started. Tree is walking over now, but of course without Nature's Blessing this takes forever. Zeppelin is there as well, and he sees it. Oh, not enough footmen, I guess.
Needs to eat some trees though. And he has to walk back here. This keeps the expo from coming up. No Ancient of Wind, no Hippo to deal with this annoying Zeppelin. He's just... Oh, he gets Zeppelin of his own. But he has barely any ranged army. Oh, and this Shredder would be expensive to lose, but now the Zeppelin coming in so handy.
That's really cool. There's a bit of anti-air, so he gets damage onto him. But same goes for the Zeppelin of TH with the Berserker on the ground. But this is, of course, way better. Oh, and he dropped the Berserker, and now we will lose him, most likely. Nice Fan of Knives, though. And he uses his last bit of Moon Juice. Save this on. Mass Repair needs to be used on the Shredder. Does he have the resources? Can't really check it right now. Oh, no, he doesn't. Warden is hurt as well.
And now it seems to be becoming, more and more obvious that this is not Life's preferred hero of choice. Seems to be showing some chinks in the armor. Dryads will be coming out though. They will help immensely.
Zapper! He kills it. Oh, almost. He got it before. He lost one wisp, but he keeps the Moonwells alive. That was big. Otherwise, he would not been supply stuck.
Why doesn't he have a shop?
There's this. Look at this, man. Expansion of life. There's this Shredder coming all the way from the north to tear down this entangled gold mine now.
And the Warden is 50 HP. Where is your shop? With a Warden, you really need a shop. He doesn't have one, though. The one getting constructed and cancelled here with all of this damage.
He doesn't want to commit to this entangled gold mine, though. But TH, again, this multitasking is absolutely insane.
And pressing forward, still tier 2 only for life, whereas tier 2 has finished up for the human himself. Lots of money for him. Infrastructure will be coming up. The Warden looks for these footy kills. She wants the experience. She wants the level up. The Fan of Knives gets a triple kill.
Nice.
Nice.
Close to level 5, and then she can be very annoying. I like how he built the Lore's proxy at the shop. So TH was looking for the main base to cancel these tier 2 buildings, but I think he didn't see them yet. So we will be a little bit surprised when he sees the Dryads coming out.
Does he have abolish? Yes, he does. That's more experience. That's level 5, right? Yep, it is.
This is where the fun starts.
Town is under
What does he have?
Shadow
Shadow Strike
Strike.
level 3.
Lots of damage, but no follow-up thanks to the Zeppelin.
Oh, he needs to get this shop. Keep it alive, but it's cancelled again!
Oh man. No orb, no staff, no clarities, no moonstone. Can he finally get this shredder at least? Nope. But this is a TP out.
Oh, does he save the Zeppelin? Does he save it? Oh, just 1 HP.
Oh, literally 1 HP.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is just TH playing like TH now. This is so crazy. We have one Sanctum Workshop. Looking for the second one. Oh, there's the second one. So Rifle Casters for now and Mortar Team follow-up. Dryads are storming into the human space. There's quite an opening. Thanks to this Shredder. But he will jump on 270 supply in no time.
Is he though? He's going tier 3.
A player's forces.
With that, he is going to give the Night Elf quite a bit more time, it seems to me.
Yeah, but it's a massive commitment to the Dryad. He has to get bears now with all the riflemen there. And I think this commitment to Dryad, of course he had to do it to stop the harassment. But this delays his bears for so long.
Yeah.
See,
And of course you
he's
can't
not teching to
stay
tier 3. He did not start the tier 3 tech.
He needs to.
yeah, it's pretty obvious that he needs to, but he doesn't.
His shop is finally done, dude. Such a late shop. Clarity running and lots of potions for him.
Yeah. He knows that this is an all-in with the late tech. The human tech is almost done.
A player's forces
And he
are
only has Dryads. And now mortar teams and riflemen against Dryads. Like, have fun with that.
And again, the Zeppelin being used so well to not give up any kills. If this Warden hits level 6, anything's possible.
Warden says hello to the Archmage, but no Shadow Strike yet. Can he dodge it? We'll see. Oh, I don't think so. He did something else with it. Zeppelin falls
the Zeppelin.
finally. But there was nothing inside anymore. Fan of Knives again big, but there's a Stormbolt to counter this now. And the Shredder with massive hits that will form the Archmage now. What can... Yeah, he forces the town portal. But that's about it, I guess. I was
another
very
kill here.
surprised to see him focusing the units so much.
I mean, they give experience. Peasants, they give experience as well. And as I said, if this Warden gets level 6, anything is possible. Paladin is coming out. This will be a big help for the human to not give up too many kills, too much experience.
Double heal scroll. And then Invul is remaining. He used the mana potion already. He has breakers now. He still has a Shredder. Stormbolt prevents the Shadow Strike. And is it enough? Oh yeah, it doesn't have Blink. So he has to be super careful. Still has the Invul and another heal scroll. So I think he's fine with that.
As he even has a staff now to save more units. This priest will not be saved though.
But the mortar teams are in the best position. He needs excellent Dryad dancing now. Oh, this wasn't good. No.
But he gets the next one. Warden needs 100 more experience for level 6. She's coming back from the main. It's gonna take a little bit. The Dryads fighting by themselves. Gonna get the Shredder. That's a big kill! And that is level 6.
Oh boy. Paladin is there, but there are a lot of corpses. Avatar of Vengeance, we all know how good it is. Does have the mana for it as well. It's quite far away, but the Avatar has spawned. And there's the next kill on the footman. Is this the start of the snowball now? If yes, he needs an avalanche to break it down.
All of the humans must be getting frustrated here once again. One Warden to rule them all. Paladin dropping low. Staff is ready though. Transfers a healing potion. And there's barely any towers here.
Yeah.
This is not very
But
fortified.
I like what he did. He cut the trees from the laboratory to the expansion so reinforcements can arrive. This is so smart.
That's really
That
cool.
is so smart.
That is so cool.
The invincible spirits take out the priest in the back. And this is more corpses and more damage. In the meantime, he's harassing in the main. Loses a few Dryads though. But yeah, important is what happens at the expansion.
He's still tier 2. He's just making mass Dryads.
Yep.
Mass Dryads. To win the game.
And again, this game is slowing down a little bit, and we have a new donation coming in. Take a chill pill, $10. First donation for me in 6 years of watching Twitch. You guys just deserve it. Watching you guys every Sunday. Keep up the good work. What an honor, man.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that was point. So we should go to the Olympics.
They started 2 days ago, right? I saw a bit of it.
Yeah,
Anyways,
2 times gold.
the fight here continues. The Warden found more kills, but these Dryads are starting to die off pretty quickly, I guess. Fan of Knights once again. She's out of mana, but she has mana potion. Where's the Avatar, by the way? In the Expo. No more mining at the Expo for the human.
Mass Militia coming in to kill this Avatar off, but... Oh, Paladin catches a Shadow Strike. There's a little potion for him. Invo potion on the Warden, close to level 7. More Dryads
Dryads and a Warden.
But
Just
the Mortar
Dryads
team is
and a
dying.
Warden.
Yeah, and it's working, man. It is working. Knights are falling a little, but the Paladin was saved, and now it's level 7 here.
Are under attack.
Fan of Knives level 3 has just become available. Paladin, low HP, mana potion, Fan of Knives, and he's dead.
Ooh,
More
Stormbolt
experience.
though! Shadow Strike, this is so risky!
Ooh.
20 HP. Life stepped up his Warden game significantly, man.
And this AM man, he's just a walking mana fountain. You can't summon water elementals. That's gonna be a waste. It's gonna be more than a waste. It's gonna be feeding your opponent.
Engine of War is fighting the altar
Under attack.
to keep the Paladin from coming back. Avatar is dying though. But did he resummon
Almost
it?
ready, right? Yeah. Almost ready again.
Close to level 5 Archmage. Of course, a transition to Blizzard doesn't do anything as it's only magic resistant units. So this
Warden has
Archmage
issues
is...
here healing up though. There's no bears as we mentioned numerous times now.
Yeah, good point. Paladin is back,
Nighttime.
Engine is falling.
There's tier 2 mass dryads. How is this working?
Look at the Warden! She's coming back! 4 corpses, Avatar available! Have fun with... He used? Okay, he just killed him off. Without snowballing. No Avatar available anymore.
Very surprised he doesn't have a staff actually. To have staff teleportation. Level 2 for the Paladin, that's a big deal. If MK gets level 3, then this Warden suddenly has a lot more to worry about, and he's very close.
There's a push coming towards the expansion of life. He takes out the altar. Finally.
Level 3 MK here though, I think. With these creeps.
Taskmaster gives a lot of XP.
Almost. He's almost there. Level 5 AM. Does he go into Aura?
A player's forces are under attack.
He's holding on to the skill point for now.
Mortar teams against the Tree of Life now. Mass Repair coming in. It's only 2 though. Archmage did skill Water Elemental. Causes a
not
lot
coming back.
more repair. But there are Dryads in the main. TH is only... It's basically not mining anymore. He wipes out this entire economy and the Warden defends at home alone.
Can she do that? Can she do that by herself? I know it's a Warden, but still.
Player's forces are under
In
attack.
He's not mining. This is so smart by Life. He has 3 Dryads at the expansion. He has all the rest of the Dryads in the main. TH is not mining anymore. He has to kill this Expo now, otherwise he's dead. Mass Repair. Oh, Fragmentation Shards!
Very good at Mortar team juggling as well inside the Zeppelin, so the Warden can't find the kills too easy. I think the Dryads have to come home soon, otherwise his Expo's gonna fall. But he's patiently staying with them up there.
Nice Zeppelin micro to keep the Mortar teams away.
A player's
He's
forces
only right clicking now. No attack ground. There we go. So many kills on the Wisps. But yeah, there's no economy anymore. Not a single peasant left, I guess.
He's making some. He's making 1. He has 7 gold. This peasant will have to mine 10 times so he can make a friend. Tree of Life is down.
Would be nice if you could like reskill the Shredder so you can go into gold mines as well. But I think he's too big for that. Expansion is gone, but of course Night Elves have a free expansion with the Tree of Eternity now walking over. And it's bear time. Master training started.
Finally, we have bears.
What a game this is, man. Sick
I can't believe that he just made mass Dryads on tier 2. And it worked.
Yeah. And of course, there's always this guy who says, oh, he's doing it on Netties all the time.
Probably.
No, it's a fact. There was one.
Oh, okay. And there always is. Hero levels for the human are good. 5 Archmage, 3 MK. But the AM, as we said before, isn't really too useful aside from the mana. Paladin, he needs to get level 3. And he's very close himself now. One more Dryad kill.
5 bears. This workshop is no more. What can TH do to hold on to this, man?
A town
This
is
army
under
is
siege.
weak. It's not even 50 supply. And it's bears, man.
I need the next kill.
GG.
What was that game?
I was never as impressed with life as I am now. He made it to quite a few finals in his career, and TH was always his nemesis, and he always lost to him. What are the stats on Walker3.info for this? Life versus TH in numbers. It's 4-11. And now, like, something super unusual, not never before, but rarely seen before in tournaments. And he made it work. I had zero hope, to be honest, once the expansion was up, that this would work.
He got the Shredder attacking, he cancelled the shop, he killed so many of the archers. Life was like holding on. The Warden was running around on 50 HP for like 2 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But then she gets level 6, and we all know level 6 Warden makes anything possible.
So sick. So sick. And now it's 5-0.
What's the counter against this strategy? Like,
more
Hal in
riflemen?
second, mass rifles, and lots of heal scrolls? I don't know.
I think more riflemen is the answer, right? But it's hard to say since we haven't seen it too much.
And like this instant expo on AZ doesn't look like that good of an idea anymore. When the Warden runs over with level 2 at the beginning, of course the claws helped him out a lot right there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, killing those peasants wouldn't have been so easy. But he kills 4 peasants right away. The expo is super late. Then more merc pressure comes in. And remember, if he is more decisive towards the expo earlier, he kills it off with those 4 archers and the 2 mercenaries. That was just a super solid game. Like, that build is so strong from life, I feel.
To be honest, both players played insanely good. TH was attacking all over the place, but the key was, I guess, like that Life split his dryads, had 3 at the expansion after the initial avatar
Yeah, that was really cool.
go, and then attacking in the main. I didn't expect it, so I didn't really check on it, and with the dark green color, it was kind of hard to spot, but I'm so impressed right now.
It was also cool how decisive he was. He was like, yeah, whatever, you can kill my expo. I just disable mining from both the bases.
Yeah, at the same
Mains
time.
are going to be expired soon anyways. I can walk over then.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out, but then the game was over already. And yeah, as we pointed out before, the Archmage is really only a walking mana fountain. And nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I mean, you can go Blizzard against buildings.
Yeah,
That helps a little more than Water Elementals, who just feed the Warden. I think that's a really big mistake that a lot of people do. Continue to summon Water Elementals when there's a lot of Dryads. So that was one of the reasons, I guess, why the Warden was so high level. She killed a hell of a lot, though, as well.
And the double Ancient of War Creep got her to very level 4 very quickly. Sorry.
Yeah. Also super cool from Life to get the proxy lures up at the shop while TH was so dominant in his own base. And maybe really like a little sloppy by TH to not scout for it, but you don't expect it really. Game is up. We have a new sub, by the way. Swat the Fly, thank you for your Prime sub. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, then feel free to sub to this channel right here. And you get the replays of all these tournaments we cast into your Twitch inbox. With that being said, map number 2. It is do or die for Team TH. They are down 0-5 in maps. It's match points for Team Lin. And that we are still waiting for a clean sweep in this tournament. And it could be the grand final where it actually happens.
Don't count him out yet, though, man. He's the king of the humans. This is his map choice. He has an idea. But interestingly, he chooses a very good Warden map possibly the best Warden map, Terranar Stand, and it is in fact a Warden again, with a greedy Ancient of War creep, by the way. We have seen this in the past getting punished. We have also seen the attempted punish successfully deflected, that was done by Moon, with a forward Moonwell. So he scouts this. Is he gonna decide to try to be aggressive against it? Wouldn't surprise me.
TH is one of the best players on this map against human. How he punishes greedy creeping is unprecedented. He defeated Remind in less than 4 minutes on a map that is pretty big from base to base. But okay, he pulls a few militia. Is there a footman coming? Yes, there is.
So, AM, that's the big question. Is he going to be moving south? We have been seeing this in quite a bit in the past. AM runs south. The Night Elf scouts for this with a Wisp. If he sees him, he's not going to attempt the creep camp and has to do something else. And the AM who's running south, of course, can then go for the gold mine or one of the other little green camps. Maybe even the Merc camp. So he has some options. And yeah, the Ancient of War hasn't started creeping this yet. And the AM, yeah, he's moving south.
He's supply stuck, though. Did he fuck up the farm, or is it normal? Warden with the first kill, but got denied. So no experience there. And yeah, the Archmage is moving south with 3 footmen, keeping the Warden from creeping. This is, of course, what you want, but this is heavy damage coming onto the Archmage. Can he just trade 1 for 1? There's another Shadow Strike in a bit, but the Warden is about to fall, and she dies! Archmage survives for now. Mass
That was
militia.
intentional. And I think that was a good move as well.
Yeah. Because otherwise he needs a lot more moon juice.
So, she's back in 30 seconds. Is there enough time here to set up the expo? Should be.
Super action-packed early game already. Archmage is very hurt. Maybe he should lure the creeps away and get a Shadow Priest from the Merc camp?
Yeah, I think that's the play.
That was so close, by the way. It was like a split second before the Shadow Strike is off cooldown. And then the Archmage dies.
Now, he did use the last Shadow Strike.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Warden's back. 100 mana. She's gonna have 2 Shadow Strikes soon. And yeah, he's doing... Oh, the AM. Don't get stunned here. If he gets stunned by the task... Oh my god. No way. No way. He dies to the creeps. Lol. And Laufen leaves the game.
TH loses a hero to creeps. When did you ever see that? Gets it back from the tavern.
That is so expensive. His expo's gonna be so late. That's all of his money.
Yeah. He has again double Engine of War. He's not going Huntress with this. It's just for creeping. But the Warden will rise up to level 3 in no time. And this is with match points against him.
Oh my god. It's time to clutch now for TH. Boots of Speed on the Warden now as well. Only level 2 though at the moment. However, double Ancient of War creeping. Gonna boost him up. AM level 2. Being aggressive. Does not want to give this creep camp over to the Night Elf. But he has Mercs here as well. This is a pretty fearsome Night Elf army. No Water Elementals still. Thanks to the Tavern buyback.
Expansion is coming up in the upper right though. TH is losing the first footman. And this Engine of War is about to fall as well. Warden still a good amount of mana. No second Water Elemental here. Another footman dead. And the Warden is just going ham on all the army of TH. Third footman dead. Doesn't even have to creep. He's gonna get level 3 anyway.
Summons a Water Elemental, but he can dispel it. Yeah, the Shadow Priest is still around. More experience.
And the Shadow Priest for TH died.
Yeah.
No healing on him.
And the AM has no boots. Thank goodness the Warden doesn't have too much mana.
One Shadow Strike. Decides to go on the footman here. Expansion though, 50% up. Oh, nice block. Well done. Can he save him though? He needs to block for quite a long time. Not that easy, but with 2 units I think it is. So nice save by TH. Maybe this swings back the momentum and gives him some faith in his skills again.
But so much space
for him
now for the Night Elf.
Yeah.
He's gonna get level 3. He is in fact already level 3.
Tech started. Hunter's Hall coming. Expansion 70%. One with a Devotion Aura will sell that for a potion or something.
player's forces
Archmage
are under
needs a sick Zeppelin play, I guess, and harass. I think he has to cancel the laws, otherwise this is almost game.
And the Warden with the Mercs. Maybe going towards the Expo here. 2 footies are already in position to defend. That's pretty cool. Of course, they won't win the fight, but they may buy time. Wisp scouting once again. Sees the human creeping up at the top. Double mobility items for the AM. Boots and staff. And now finally is level 3.
Metal of intelligence for him as well, so this is plus 11 damage. But the Warden says hello again. Can step out. But the Shredder.
It's so expensive.
Poor Shredder. Everything is going according to Life's plan.
Oh my god. But the Shredder's gonna fall, no way. He has his own Shredder, by the way, simultaneously creeping at the laboratory. AM looking for AOL cancels, but he's way too early.
Yeah.
player's forces are under attack.
Didn't expect the expansion, maybe? If he didn't scout it. The Shredder is killing the Rogue. TH, is he going for Zappers? One is available very soon.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, for...
Oh, but Life got it. He was faster with the fingers. He needed that Zeppelin. And Life, look at how relaxed he is. Yeah, whatever. You click on my Tree of Ages. No problem. I'm gonna go creeping.
Now the Shredder is there. TP in. And he can save it with the Zeppelin.
He's playing this
He's
so well.
playing with him now, dropping the Zeppelin in and out, and Fan of Knives. Here we go. Same skill build as last game, no blink.
Player's forces are under attack.
Engine of War is Tree of Life is creeping this. No lores though yet. But again, feeding the water elementals to the Warden, level 4.6.
4.5. What the hell?
TH's tech did not start yet.
The footy here is moving up to his own laboratory. Probably gonna go for a Zeppelin. To at least be able to do something on this map.
What's up with Life?
And he's getting an Ancient of Wind this time, the Knight of Fist. Doesn't want to have to deal with this, or wants to be able to deal with this annoying Zeppelin. Which hasn't been purchased, not yet.
Inspired by Moon, played almost to perfection by Foggy. And now adapted by Life.
A player's forces are under attack.
One more footy. Some more experience. The Warden is around 100 away from level 5.
But this timing by TH is way better. He will cancel at least one thing, and he's going for the Engine of Wind immediately. To still have the chance to go for a Zeppelin harass. He kills the second lore as well with this. So this is is finally some time to breathe.
But it's also more experience.
Yeah, it's level 5.
Oh, the one lore down there is dropping very low, but mass wisps here for repair. Should be good enough to keep it alive.
Yeah, it is. Yes. This is level 5. But he's buying time. He needs to tech behind this, and he does halfway through.
Once again, no shop for the Night Off. So the Warden is out of mana. It's going to be out of mana for a while. So her level 5 is scary, but only when she has mana. Holding on to the 5th skill point once again, hasn't decided yet.
Yeah, if you can go for a hero kill, you can use that. Now TH finally has a Zeppelin. Now that he knows that the Hippogriffs are quite far away.
Under attack.
Kills the priest off. But there is... Okay, the Engine of War is in position
A town
for
is
a
under
push
siege.
against this expansion. Panda.
Oh, Sapper in the main. That's 3 Moonwells right on top of each other. Perfect positioning.
Sweet!
Oh, goddamn.
Gets the first one, gets the second one, gets the third one, all down. And this was exactly what TH needed. Mass repair against mass
Shredder as
attack.
well.
He can't save this Shredder. 5.5 one though against 3 and a bit 3.6 Archmage. But he still doesn't have the lores, right? Ah, no. He doesn't.
He has one.
One, yeah, that's about it.
Was Life feeling too safe here? Too confident? Dude. He has no wisps and he can't make any wisps. Oh, never mind. At the top base there are some wisps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going into Moonwells right away. But yeah,
Right.
he is supply stuck. The Panda
TH bought himself a lifeline right there.
Isn't that impressive how he was so far behind? The game looked lost like 3 times already. And he does have these moves to stutter step back in this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expansion has only 2 towers though. Not even a guard tower, just 2 arcanes. Tier 3 is coming. Without a sanctum, without anything, this is a clear indicator for tanks and gyros.
Yep. But the answer to that is already on the battlefield. It's the Panda, who has found his way towards level 2 and will be level 3 in no time. The Warden still solo defending. He should really make like
the lore.
an Ancient of Wind.
The lore doesn't have the damage still. The Warden does too much to the Shredder. Ooh, these games. I thought it would be one-sided and TH is crushing him. And I was way more excited for Lin versus 120, but these guys listened to Robbie Williams before and said, okay, let us entertain you.
Mauler now.
Zapper kill!
Well.
Oh, this was expensive! TH had again a Zapper to bomb the expansion, but the Panda was aware and killed it off with a Breath of Fire.
Alright. Infrastructure is slowly getting in place again for the Night Elf, but he's not quite there yet. TH bought himself so much time earlier. Level 4 now for the AM. This may have to be a town portal out here soon. As the Panda's coming in. Oh,
Yes.
he's staffing. Where's he going? Towards the main. Still being annoying.
We are 13 minutes in this game and all that life has is tier 2 1 Ancient of Lore. I mean, of course he's losing the mercenaries here. Is he giving him level 6 with this? No, right? Should be super close, but it's not level 6 yet. Every single timing that life had is out the window with the base harass of TH.
But he knows what's coming. Tanks, of course, will be rolling soon. Ancients of War are already being set up defensively. Does he have Nature's Blessing? No, he doesn't.
And, like, he has not even tier 3 for bears. How do you want to defend tanks without bears? And a high level Panda. Okay, Panda is free, that's good.
Warden, Tome of Free Training. In the north.
He has to go for Blink and Pen of Knives now.
And here we go.
Ooh, he didn't hit a single one! What a
How did that
mistake!
not hit anything? What?
He moved back, I guess. He was out of range then.
What? But he was standing right next to them.
Nah, he was there where he, like, next to the farm when he hit it.
He was next to the tower. I don't understand. Fan of Knives is so weird sometimes. But anyways, he did get level 6. And that is something that helps against the tanks. You may not have spirits, but you have normal damage from the Avatar of Vengeance. But
Kills
of
the
course, the
shop.
Panda is the big answer. And he does have Tele Staff. How does he not yet have an Ancient of Wind? Like, I think that's the biggest mistake.
Well, he tried to get it up like 4 times. There's no tree Viagra here.
Paladin second this time, by the way. Playing this more defensively. Oh, but once again, the Night Elf army is in the main base for the human. And once again, he's going to be disabling the income here. The tanks, they need to buy some freedom again for him. We have 2 attacking the Night Elf Expo. They are tagged 1-0 only. Can the Ancients of Wars defend this by themselves?
Players' forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
TH is no lumber anymore. Only 70, and the Panda is level 4. So without lumber, can you really sustain this 3 workshop push stuff? Call to arms being used, but it's ridiculous, obviously. One coming back in to save the Panda, but there's no staff on them. Oh, Avatar! Archmage is in the middle of everything! Zeppelin has to help, but now there's a lot of anti-air! Oh boy! Breath of Fire could kill them all! Mountain King in deep trouble! Is there another... No, there's no mana from Pen of Knives. But right clicks, but Holy Light. Oh my god, it goes back and forth and back and forth.
But these tanks, you're right. Without the bears, it's so hard to deal with him. Finally, he's getting Nature's Blessing. And they killed like 3 Moonwells up there.
Yeah.
He's supply stuck.
Supply stack again. Shredder is finally back to lumber, but the main is wiped out, so he's on one base, triple workshop. That's quite hard. Still no tier 3. He finally gets the second engine of lore up. And another engine of war. Panda steps back. So much happening. The Warden doesn't get a single hero kill here.
Water Elementals once again being easily dispelled. Paladin dies. We have 2 tanks in the main, 1 at the expo. The Ancients of War are 4 in the main. Oh, that's dangerous.
1-0 upgrade only. Panda has no mana anymore though, and the Moonjewels are all empty. So not too much Breath of Fire, actually no Breath of Fire. But for some reason it's still working.
In the main, the Avatar is still doing its work. The Avatar may take out this castle by himself.
We're a lot of corpses, and he gets rid of the tanks. Life defense, this 4 tank push. He's still supply stuck. Oh no, he's not, but he will be at 50. This Avatar lasts forever. The spirits are there as well. He's not, like, he's actually killing this.
Oh, it's repairing now.
Tanks
in
the back. With another Zeppelin or what? Let me see it. Even the trio at the Engine of Lore has to help. Castle survives.
Just barely. This Panda needs mana. He has 1 more Breath of Fire here.
Life has 3k gold? What? What the hell? He can't spend it. He's losing the lore again. But he gets rid of the peasants as well. So Life doesn't really care about this gold mine, I guess. He just needs to keep this tree up to be able to tech. TH has his lumber under control now.
This Panda's almost level 5, by the way.
Yep.
Didn't realize that.
3 tanks again. He saves the entangled gold mine, but he's not mining. But as I said, 3k gold.
Avatar of Vengeance is going to be ready again soon.
Archmage is helping in this push, but there's 2 engines of war. And all the peasants will die there. Yeah, there's the Avatar. Have fun.
But now he has to TP home, I think. He doesn't want to lose the Tree of Ages. This is 5 tanks. He has to uproot this, I think.
2 engines of war are helping. Would love to have more wisps here, but they're still harvesting lumber.
Where's the uproot?
Warden.
Uproot? Hello?
He doesn't do anything.
Excuse me? Sir? Sir? Excuse me?
Way too late! Oh, that was so bad. Big mistake for the very first time by Life, as he didn't pull the wisps from lumber to help repair, and he didn't uproot to reduce the damage. So he's left with 1 expo. He does have like 3k gold, 2k gold now. And TH is on 1 base as well.
But how long until he has bears now, dude?
Yeah, this will last for... This will take forever. He doesn't have lumber, so that's maybe why he wanted to keep the wisp at the woods, but...
Panda's level 5 though. Oh, these tanks gonna get greeted by a Breath of Fire level 3. Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Perfect code? Nope, not yet.
Use it on 1, okay. And now he can't get mana potions. That's actually a really big deal.
Yeah.
After losing tier 2.
You can get clarities though.
Yeah, but so much gold, he would love to spend it on mana potions.
Yeah. And 3 engines of war finishing to help in this defense. There's 1 more Breath of Fire against all the 4.
Multitasking here being a little too demanding, it seems. Oh, triple kill, glorious. And now even a Mud Golem also very effective against tanks.
And guess who's back in the main?
Warden doing a dirty work.
Exactly. Bit of accuracy for the Paladin, that is more damage on tanks as well. The Anto of experience, getting close to level 3 for the Mountain King.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still a lot of gold for Life. As we said earlier, he was on 3,000 gold.
Life is
now he's down
expanding.
to 1.5k.
He has a tree in the main and a tree at the natural. TH not thinking about another expansion at the moment because he's too busy in his main. The expansion is untouched though. The Shredder is actually not working here for whatever reason, so he... okay, no issues there at all. Exodus from the Wisps. So he gives up his base. Completely. But does TH give up his castle?
I mean, he has to. If he TP's home, it's like, just everything's gonna die.
Now that means no tanks.
Oh, that's true. Didn't think of that one. TP now for the Panda. And yeah, this cancel's dead. No question about that.
How does he want to pressure a 3 expansion Night Elf, or, okay, 2 expansion Night Elf, without tanks? Gyros? Maybe. By the way, Life is losing his last engine of lore. He's not rebuilding it. We are basically back to tier 1 with an engine of war
A town is under siege.
and, like, barracks workshop things.
Finally, he has a staff on the Warden. I felt like that was missing for such a long time. Blink, fan of knives. Guess what? This base is not safe either.
Nope.
The avatar is ready, should he want to use it.
There's quite a big chance that Team TH will lose this war without winning a single map. Are you kidding me? Level 7, level 3 blink now. So many spirits.
This is where
TH
you can really start having fun with the Warden.
TH has no income anymore. Not a single worker. He's
He
out of
wiped out
gold.
the main for the Night Elf, but yeah, as you say.
He has to commit everything to this now. There's 4 tanks, 5 tanks, but no support. The 3 heroes there. The Divine Shield has already been used.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Panda's moving up there. He's pretty slow. Doesn't have the staff anymore. Neither does he have boots. One Moonwell has fallen. But yeah, these tanks need to win the game. And I don't think they can right here.
Natural expansion got cancelled, but he's building one right next to TH's former main base. No, the Panda's too strong. Level 5.5. There's too many engines of war. Life still has 1,400 gold. He's building so many AOWs.
A town is under siege.
Okay, expansion got cancelled there. So at least he got that done. But Life is the only player mining.
A player's
And
forces
TH
are under
has, what is it? 35 supply?
Yep. And no peasants. Oh, never mind. He saved some in the Zeppelin. That's actually pretty nice. So now he can mine again. But, dude, this feels like a checkmate situation. How does he come back here?
The last
These
tanks.
Yeah, gonna get taken out. Castle's dead. He can't make any new ones.
Gyros are not a good idea against level 3 Panda. He taps out! 6-0 in map, 6-0 in scores. Our New Year's Cup champions are Team Lin after they were 1 map away from, not being eliminated, but being pushed into the ace match again. What a surprise that this is 6-0.
We had so many tight clan wars, so many 2-1s.
Many
And
great
today it's
comebacks.
6-0.
I expected a big comeback here as well, but the first clean sweep and they were saving it for the finals.
A bit of a shame, to be honest. But I mean, Team Lin just way too strong today.
Lin outclassing 1-2-0, I guess, especially on Amazonia. Focus outclassing Shao KK at least on map 2. And live, this was the best live I've ever seen. Finally using the Warden well after such a long time where he said, he's a bad Warden player. I will not say this anymore. And speaking of live, he's quite the MVP, if I'm not mistaken, of this cup. In the winner bracket semifinal, he won 2-1 against Jimiko. He won his game against 1-2-0, 2-0. Then, wait, he didn't play yesterday, as Romantic was playing. But yeah, he wins 2-0 again. He only lost a single map, and that was to Chimiko.
Pretty sick.
Very, very, very impressive.
So yeah, a very short New Year's Cup today. Usually they lasted quite a bit longer, but yeah, 6-0. That's it. First place Team Lin, second place Team TH, third place Team Lawlight, and fourth for Team WFZ. Everyone gets a bit of prize money. For the first, we have $3,200. Second, $1,600. Third, $950. And fourth, $635. And that was it. That was a fun week of the New Year's Cup. Something very unusual.
We're not finished with the broadcast yet, though. We will continue with NWC3L, but here you see it again. Team Lin on top, 3,180. Team TH, 1,600. Team Lawlight, 950. And the losers are Team WFC with 630. Okay. Coming from the best players in Korea and China and Foggy to one of the biggest clan leagues in Europe and the Americas. NWC3L is next. The games start in 25 minutes. I guess we will take a little break to eat a little bit.
Does it start at 5?
Oh yeah, it does start at 5, so it's 1.5 hours actually. You're right with that.